For the past couple years, I've raised turkeys for Thanksgiving. And it's kind of become a tradition to raise birds that aren't genetically modified and that aren't raised in confined housing. And it's really fulfilling to raise pasture-raised turkeys for my family, friends, and our farm customers. And this year I raised turkeys again. And not to brag, but I think my turkeys were beautiful. I got them to the perfect weight, and it was the perfect time to harvest them. And I spent a lot of time on these birds, but despite all of this, all that went into them, my family didn't have a turkey for Thanksgiving. And here's what happened. Yeah? You start the show? Just prior to the day that we were to harvest the turkeys, I got a few packages. My order from Featherman. See what we have here. There we go, look at there. Big one. These are my various sizes for chickens, and these are for turkeys. Whoa. This big box for this. Now, I think turkeys are one of the more difficult livestock, especially one of the more difficult poultry to harvest on the farm, because they definitely require a certain level of strength to be able to handle them at processing time. Which is why each year I'm gradually trying to, as I'm able, to get better equipment to do the job and to make it easier. But despite them being more challenging to harvest, overall I think that they are one of the easiest farm animals to raise. Especially if you get them past the stage early on when they're babies, when it just seems like they just want to die on you. Once you get them past that, because that part's hard too, once you get them past that, they're really easy to raise. Each year that I've been raising turkeys, I get them from Murray McMurray Hatchery. They come in the mail, and then we just do everything we can to baby them and provide them what they need during the first 5 to 6 weeks of their life until they are fully feathered and ready to be transitioned outside when the temperatures are consistently above 50 degrees. And when I get my birds around April or May, by the time June comes, they are ready to go outside. And from the brooder, I transition them into chicken tractors. And inside the chicken tractors, they're more protected from predators, and it keeps them where they need to be. But sadly, this year, I did lose a few chickens and turkeys as well, even though they were in the chicken tractors. I don't know what it was, if it was a fox or whatever, but it was reaching through underneath somehow and grabbing them and pulling them out and eating parts of them. But thankfully, we only lost a few. I ended up putting Premier 1 electric fencing around the chicken tractors to discourage the predators even more from bothering our turkeys. And thankfully, we didn't lose any more to predator issues. And then once they get too big for the chicken tractors, I graduate them from the chicken tractors. Then I let them go free within the Premier 1 electric fencing and provide them with a turkey shawl, which provides them with a place to roost on as well as shelter from the elements when they need it. And at this point, this is my favorite part of raising turkeys, because for just the next few months of raising them, it's just super easy. They're inside their fence. You just have to move that every 5 to 7 days, something like that, and just make sure that they have feed and water when they need it. And they're really pretty much hands off. There's not a lot you have to do, and there's not a lot of predators that bother them. And with my most recent batch of turkeys, recently we moved them one last time before it was time to harvest them. Yep, go on. Food's over there. Go on. Keep going. Go on. Go on. Now, unlike raising chickens or ducks, I bond even better with turkeys. So as we move them to new areas, I can be more lax. And if some get out and kind of go wherever outside of the fence, I don't have to be like, oh no, come back. Because they're a little easier to herd. And for the most part, the turkeys just went right on over to the new paddock with me. But there were a couple of hens that got a little confused, and we just had to go grab them and put them in with the others.
Daddy.
Got her. Get back in there.
Get your little booty back in there.
Come on, lady. Be quiet, Micah.
Come on. Get strong.
All right, one more. We got to get back in there. Stay to the left, to the left. Stay to the left. Keep coming slowly. Stay to the left and keep coming forward slowly. Not towards the fence, towards me. You're gonna have to hit the branch a little bit, that's okay. That works too.
And even though I find it pretty easy to just grab and gather the turkeys, still the night before we harvest them, I prefer to gather them up at night. It just makes it even less stressful for them and easier on me. Alright, gotta get right off here in the turkey shell. That looks good. Could you open that? Some weight in here, buddy. Alright, come on. Go in there. Go on in there. Alright, let's go more. See what happens. Sure. Yeah, that's nowhere to pop. Now, I usually put the animals in the back of my truck, but it recently broke down, so we're borrowing my in-laws' Tahoe, and I'm having to transport the turkeys in the Tahoe inside a dog kennel with a tarp underneath. And with chickens and ducks, I have transport crates that make this job even easier of transporting the birds. However, I don't have any right now that are big enough for turkey, so that's something else that I need to upgrade on one day, maybe next year. Now we got all the turkeys that we could fit inside the dog kennel, inside the back of the Tahoe. However, that wasn't all the turkeys, so we'll have to come back to the rest of those turkeys. And this bunch here was mostly white, broad-breasted turkeys.
Trying to drive way on us.
In this flock, we only had one red bourbon turkey.
Whoa. Whoa. Stay still. Calm down. Okay.
And honestly, all of us in my family get a little attached to the turkeys because they're just so neat. And I decided to keep her because I have one bourbon red tom turkey that has been by himself without a female now for I think like 2 years or so. So I've been really wanting to get him a female. So that night we secretly put her with him. That next morning it was harvest day and it was time to gear up and get ready. It was a little chilly, so thankfully Josiah got a fire started for us, so as we were getting ready we could stay warm. The ladies washed down our equipment. And my son Micah started filling up the Featherman scalder to get it ready for the turkeys, while I was setting up our new turkey cones. And I also started setting up that one item that came in the really big box. And I was really looking forward to using it because this piece here will make the job a lot easier on my shoulders and my back. That's it, that there. And after we were all set up, then comes the more emotional part, at least for me. Because all these months of taking care of these turkeys, this is that one bad day for the turkeys. Turkeys that I've developed a bond with, that spent time with. That each time I feed them, they follow me around and even talk back and communicate with me. And this year, Micah even found out that they enjoy talking back to a recorder when he would play on it. I don't know how to play it either, but we'll give it a shot. And this is the part where it begins to get a little bit more emotional for me. We took the turkeys out of the Tahoe and put them into a chicken tractor right near our processing area, so that way I can easily grab them and take them and dispatch them once we get started with the harvest. And after getting those turkeys out of the dog kennel, we had to head back over to the pasture to round up the remaining heritage turkeys. There you go. There you go. Gobble. Last time talking to him. Last time. Gobble. And the coloring on some of the heritage ones was just beautiful. And some of us didn't even want to process them just because they look so pretty. Ready, lady?
Unfortunately. He's picking. Nice face. I always wanted a pet turkey. Why, thank you.
There you go.
So cute. So yummy.
Laptop.
My lap turkey.
And with turkeys in the chicken tractor and turkeys in the back of the Tahoe still, we're at this point, we're ready to get the ball rolling with harvesting these Thanksgiving turkeys. So I geared up with my Featherman apron. And as we typically do before we got started, I asked a prayer. And upgrading to the turkey cones made my life easier at this dispatch station. Instead of having to muscle and wrestle with a 20+ pound turkey, keeping it in a chicken cone, having a larger turkey cone that it can easily go in made this part go even smoother. And also, the other part that I attached to the scalder is called a dunker with shackles. And that too made things go even easier for me.
Glad my biceps is mostly been removed. This will be tough too.
Dang. Alright. Here we go. I have trouble here. I'm afraid. Damn. Oh, use the bar there. There you go. Use the bar. Use the bar. Instead of having to physically dunk each bird multiple times in and out of the hot water manually, causing my shoulders and neck and back to burn and actually be overworked, well, having that dunker takes so much tension off my body and makes the job much easier. But in addition to needing some turkey crates, I also need to upgrade my plucker, because the current plucker that we have, well, it struggles with the turkeys. And I can only fit one in there, and it has trouble with that.
Not bouncing around like this. We're gonna have to flip it over.
Hardest part about turkeys right here.
How much do you think this weighs? What do you think?
21, maybe.
Okay, what about you, Anna? What do you think?
I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna go with 20.
20? Micah?
26.
26? All right, we'll have to see. All right, what do we think the biggest turkey will be?
28.
28?
27.
27?
You were just doing
29.
that.
29?
I mean, I would have done that too.
All right,
I did the highest.
Are you going to go with 30?
I'll go with 30. We can just
Go
keep
32.
rolling the thing. And overall, it took us just a few hours to harvest all those turkeys and to bag them all up. And it feels so good to get another turkey harvest in the books, to have it wrapped up. And all but one of those turkeys I sold off to the Bradford market, and then it went to a number of different families from there. And we kept one back for ourselves. And that one turkey that we saved for us, after all that work that I put into it, well, we ended up not eating it for Thanksgiving. So why didn't we eat the turkey for Thanksgiving? I tell people that I'm the grower. I'm the one that provides. I bring home the bacon, or the turkey in this case, and you, as well as Selah, are the ones that cook up the bacon.
Well, we only cook turkey bacon or beef bacon, but yeah, we cook it up.
And you two are, I'm not flattering you, but both of you are my favorite cooks. You guys, you ladies are just fantastic cooks.
Thank you very much. Well, actually, the last several years, the tradition for Thanksgiving for my family has been we have a big meal together the Sunday before Thanksgiving, because there's 4 of us kids and everybody's schedule, it doesn't always line up right. So that's what we normally do. But this year was even different because, again, scheduling conflict and getting us all together in one place is hard.
And last year it was so nice to be able to share 2 of our turkeys with the family for Thanksgiving. But this year, with all the conflicting schedules and us wanting to get together with some other friends, and just things ended up not happening. And we ended up having Thanksgiving by ourselves. And because schedules were all up in the air, we didn't have a turkey ready on actual Thanksgiving. And I wasn't gonna go to a restaurant or something to eat Thanksgiving dinner, so I was like, you know what, family, let's just do something a little different this Thanksgiving. Let's just focus on giving thanks to God and being thankful to one another. So we did that. We ended up just sending out messages to friends and family, wishing them a happy Thanksgiving, and just spending the day on what the major focus of the day is. That is to give thanks. So you ladies didn't have to worry about making something elaborate on Thanksgiving. We just spent the day giving thanks.
I still had to cook, though.
Yeah, you still cook. We still ate, but it didn't take you like hours upon hours to have Thanksgiving
Not like
dinner
the normal
ready
Thanksgiving
for us.
dinner, no. And with the extra time that we had on Thanksgiving Day, we put together a live stream to show our thanks to you guys, and we even had a bunch of stuff to give away.
Yeah, it was nice to give out gift certificates and a number of other items on that stream, just as a thanks for you viewers staying faithful to my YouTube channel here and showing your support for our family. And with that, we also launched a free member area where we can give more to you guys. So it's not too late. You can still check that out. The info, the link is in the show notes below. We'd love to have you be a part of that area where we can give you all more. And with that turkey that's left, I guess we're just gonna have to save it for another time, another special time that maybe we can share with some other friends or family. It's still gonna be used, trust me, because we put a lot of work into those birds, and they're yummy.